Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. I'm glad to have y'all back for another video. Today, I am doing the stuff that I'm sending off to ComicLink. It's over 100 books I wanted to show before I send them off, so you know exactly what's going to be sent off to ComicLink, and then they're going to send it to CGC, and then it's going to be sent back to them, and then they're going to auction the stuff off. So definitely, when I find out what the grades are, I'll at least talk about them, and you guys can know what books I was talking about by showing you the books now that I'm sending off. So I'm definitely excited to be sending off about over 100 books to CGC. Definitely don't want to part with some of these books, but I have so much that I have to start like get rid of some of them, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I want to get some money so I could buy some other books that I want, some more some more key books that I really am looking for. So, let's get this thing started. It will be a long video, you guys. So, the first book that I picked out was The Fantastic Four, #1. This is the little small miniature books that were sold at the Dollar General in like the early 2000s, if I remember correctly. So the Fantastic Four #1, Amazing Spider-Man #1, and the Avengers. So I want to send off all three of those. I've never seen these auctioned off or graded. I've never seen these graded. So I definitely am interested to see what the market is going to say for those graded copies, definitely. All right, so the next book is Batman #153. Now, this is the first, of course, this is a Silver Age issue, but this is the first issue of Batman stories going all the way through, like one storyline going all the way through and then continuing to the next issue. Before that, they just had a bunch, like two stories in one book, so it wasn't a continuing story. So this is a key issue, and when I picked this up, I had picked up also Thor. What was it, 330? The first Beta Ray Bill. I got Darkhawk #1 and something else. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I bought this book, but this book is definitely a book that I was interested in sending because it's such excellent condition. I definitely would say this is at least a 9.0 at least. So very excited to see what this book is gonna go for and see the grade. So very excited about sending off this book. All right. Then we have Age of Ultron book 10, the Angela variant. I didn't take it out the poly bag. I This is the color variant, by the way. Very excited to send this off, and this is the first appearance of Angela in the Marvel universe. Because remember, Angela first appeared in Spawn #10, if I remember correctly. So she was first a creation of Image. She was in the Image universe, and then Marvel bought her out. So Marvel has the rights to her now. So this is her first appearance in Marvel Comics. So if you see this, definitely pick this up. Very happy about that. And I have multiple copies of that. And then we have the Age of Ultron book 10 also, but this is the Angela sketch variant, which is, I think it was a 1 in 100. And the Angela regular color variant was a 1 in 50. So very excited to get those graded. And I have about three copies of that. So just, I'm like, I could sell those because I still have multiple copies still left. Then I'm gonna sell all my Amazing Adventures #5. I already have another copy of this book. I still have a copy of this book in my collection, but this one is very high grade. So just want to see what I'm gonna get for a very high grade book. And I only paid $15 for this book when I got it. So very interesting to see what comes back for this. Definitely. All right, then of course we have the Joker #9. This is another high grade book. This book usually goes for a lot in high grade, And when I bought it for $24.99. But I think I had got it with a couple other books, so I got a discount, so I didn't pay as that much. But definitely, I'm interested to see what the grade comes back on that one. Also, this Teen Titans number 44. This one also is a very high grade, and this is from volume one of the Teen Titans. So Bronze Age issue. Oh my God, the condition is, whew. I wouldn't be surprised if this one comes back a 9.8. Like, I was shocked of the condition of it when I bought it. So very happy about that book. All right, so let's continue. All right, so the next books are um, Wolverine 131. This is the error print variant, and I have about 7 copies of this error print variant. So I was like, let me sell off one of them. Still have plenty in my collection. We have Masters of the Universe issue number 1 from DC Comics. And let's see. Yeah. So I just want to see how much this one goes for also. Uh, I got Conan the Barbarian 241. Now this is the Todd McFarlane cover. This is the only Conan the Barbarian cover that Todd McFarlane ever did. So for Marvel. So I was very happy to get this book when I first got it, and now I'm ready to sell it off and see what I get for it. The same thing with this Conan the Barbarian 242. Now this is a Jim Lee cover. I love this cover, but time to part ways with it and see what I can get for it. Also high grade. I expect both of those to come back 9.8s definitely. All right, we got King Size Annual Star Wars number 1. Now I paid $6.50 for this book. Normally 9/8 of this book go for about $80 to $100. So I was just like, let me see what it comes back. I definitely think it's either a 9.8 or a 9.6. It's gonna be one or the other. Don't expect it to be any lower than a 9.6. So we'll see. All right. Then we got Star Wars Annual number 2. Now this I had bought in a collection, and the collection I bought it with, it had about 4 copies of this. So I have 3 more copies of this book. So I picked out the best one out of all of it. To be honest, all of them look amazing. So it wasn't hard to pick out one. So pick this one out, and can't wait to see what it comes back and how much it sells for. All right, then we got Walking Dead number 100. I bought this for $3, and it's definitely a 9.8, no doubt about it to me. It looks like a 9.8, and this is the first appearance of Negan, so ready to part ways with it. I'm not really a big Walking Dead person anyway. Kick-Ass issue number 1, first appearance of Kick-Ass. First print, so bought this in a collection for real cheap, ready to sell it off. Can't wait to see what I get for that. Then I bought this Warlock issue number 13, but this is the price variant, 30 cents price variant. First appearance of Star Thief, and when I bought it, I paid $29.99, but I remember I got it with some other books in the deal, so I paid a little bit less than that. So definitely can't wait to see what this comes back as. And 36 cents price variance and 35 cents price variance and high grades go for a good amount. So can't wait to see what this one comes back as. All right, we got the Mighty Thor King Size Special number 3. Now this is one of the books I bought with that greatest haul of all time that I had gotten, with the 2 first appearance of Bad Girls in that collection. And this Thor is definitely a Silver Age annual, and it looks amazing. I will say I think it's between a 9.2 and a 9.4. So can't wait for this to come back, see how much it sells for. Then we got Alf number 1. Now Alf number 1 does go for money. This one to me looks like it's a 9.6. Yeah, so Strong possibility of a very low percentage of it being a 9.8, but I definitely think it's a 9.6, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a good price for it. I know I didn't pay much for it. I think I might have paid $1 for it. Then we got Deadpool's Secret Wars #3. I'm trying to remember. This supposed to be Deadpool had gotten the black costume first before uh, Spider-Man did when the original Marvel superhero Secret Wars started. So it's supposed in this storyline, Deadpool was there. If you haven't read this, I would definitely suggest you read this storyline. But this book does go for some money, so I had bought this from my comic book store when they did the fill a long box for $50, and this was one of the books that I picked out, and I have about 7 copies of this from when I bought it, so I'm ready to just part ways with one of them because this book 9.8 of this book does go for some good money. So definitely a book that if you see it, you should definitely get it. Then we got the Silver Surfer #56. Just right now, all the Silver Surfer books with Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet and all that are hot. So I decided to part ways with one of them because I had multiple copies of this. So decided to see how much I'm gonna get for that. Then we got the Secret Service issue #1. I remember I got this for $1 at one of my comic book stores, and this is supposed to be the first appearance of the Kingsman. You know, the Kingsman movies that came out. So it's based off of this. So just want to see, how much I can get for it and what the grade is. It looked like a 9.8 to me, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Then we got the New Mutants Annual #6. Rod Landerfield cover. Have multiple copies of this book, so I decided to finally send one off and just see what I could get for it. And if I remember correctly, 9.8 of that book usually go for like 110, 120. Then we got the Mighty Thor 339. First appearance of Stormbreaker. Um, so I just wanted to send this off because I got multiple copies of this book too. So we'll see. And that book does go for a nice amount of money in 9.8 condition. Then we got Wonder Woman 304. This is actually a Gil Kane cover, Bronze Age issue. Well, no, yeah, Bronze Age, but it's late Bronze Age, like early Copper. So definitely, I got this. If I remember correctly, I think I got it for 75 cents, something like that. I don't remember, but definitely I'm ready to part ways with it and see um, how much I can get for it. And usually these books, Gil Kane cover books of Wonder Woman, have been going for some good money. So definitely ready to part ways. Then we got the Man from Atlas. Now this is the Bronze Age issue. This a very high grade. It looked like a 9.8, 9.6. So definitely ready to just part ways with this. I've seen this in high grade go for some good money. So ready to get rid of that. Then we got John Carter, Warlord of Mars, #18. Now this is Frank Miller's first art in Marvel Comics. So definitely a key issue. This book I had bought it for $20, and I got it with some other books in a deal. I remember that also. But this book normally in 9.8 condition normally goes for over $320. So it's definitely a key book. And out of all the Warlord of Mars, this is the most. This is the one that goes for the most. So definitely a key issue. So if you see this issue, get it. I have 2 other copies of this book, so I decided to part ways with one of them. And this definitely looked like a 9.8. So definitely. And then we have the Absolute Vertigo uh, preview. Now this is a preview that has actually the first appearance of Preacher. So this predates Preacher #1, And this book is very hard to find, and it's rare in high grade. Like I've seen this book go for auction, and I've seen copies signed of this book go for auction graded, but it's always a 9.0, a 8.5, a 9.2 at the highest. Now this one right here definitely is a 9.8. Like I when I found this book, I was so happy, and I think I got it for 50 cents. So definitely can't wait to see what this comes back and how much this one goes for. Especially since Preacher is hot. It got hot. All right, then we got Man of Atlantis #5, another Bronze Age issue, and this is a very high grade. And I remember I paid 240 for it, so it was definitely worth 240. So can't wait to see what that comes back. All right, we got Marvel's Team Up #31. Now this is a key book. This is the first Spider-Man and Iron Fist meeting ever. So definitely a key book. And this one, when I bought it, I'm trying to remember. I think I paid maybe $3. Oh no, in fact, no. This was in a collection that I bought. That's right. And I wound up with the collection with the amount of books. If I remember correctly, it was either 25 cents or 30 cents a issue. So that's how much I paid for this book. But definitely can't wait to see. And this is a very high grade. To me, it's a 9.8, but it could come back a 9.6. We'll see. And that book does go for some money in 9.8, 9.6. I know that for a fact. All right, then we got Secret Origins of Superheroes. Uh, I don't know what issue it is, but it's a 1978 issue, Bronze Age goodness. And I just decided I bought a collection, and it was 3 copies of this in that collection, so decided to part ways with one of them. All right, we got Adventures Comics presents Black Orchid. Adventure Comics #429. Now this is the second appearance of Black Orchid. The issue before this one is her first appearance. Now, I wish now this was in that same collection as that other book that I just showed. Now this one right here, I wish was the first appearance, but this second appearance commands money too, especially in high grade. So it's definitely a high grade book. I'm gonna be conservative and say it's a 9.6. So definitely can't wait to see how much this one brings. All right. We got Supervillain Team Up #16, high grade Bronze Age issue. Now I used to have all the Supervillain Team Ups in another collection that I had before in the past, but that collection is gone. And this is the only one I have that I managed to pick up from buying a collection I bought recently. So it's very high grade, and I was just like, well, since I don't have the other ones, and the one I really want is the first appearance of Shroud. I think that's issue #5, if I remember correctly. That's the key issue to get. Look for that issue, the first appearance of Shroud, super villain team up. So I'm just like, since I don't have the other ones, I only got this one, and it's a high grade. Might as well sell it off and see what I can get for it. And if I wind up buying another collection and getting some more of those, then so be it. Then I got Journey into Mystery #8. Now this is a Bronze Age issue also, very high grade that I bought in that collection. So another book that I just want to get rid of to see what I could get for it. So can't wait to see what that brings. And those Journey into Mystery Bronze Age and high grade bring money. So if you see those Journey into Mystery Bronze Age issues, pick them up at their high grade. Okay. Now the lower grades don't. Nah, they're not worth getting. Okay. Now we got Fantastic Four Annual #18. Now this book right here, I have about 5 copies of it from me buying collections, and they were in collections, so I don't mind getting rid of one of them. So this is definitely a 9.8, no doubt about it to me. And this is an awesome annual. Out of a lot of the annuals, some of them are but this one's awesome. This is supposed to be the 2 best warriors of the Kree and the Skrull, and they've been fighting for like over 100 years they've been fighting each other to determine who's the better warrior. Which race is more the better race. So and it just so happens that they was fighting on the moon the whole time, and when the Inhumans wind up moving to the moon, um, they didn't know that they were underneath in another city that's under it, fighting the whole time. And you just got to read this book. And there's also the supposed to be the wedding of Medusa and Black Bolt in this issue. So definitely check this book out if you've never read it. I definitely suggest it to you guys. Then what if issue number 13? What if Conan the Barbarian walked the earth today? Now this book I had bought in the collection also, and it had two copies in that collection. So I decided don't need two copies. Might as well sell off one. So This is the better one. This one definitely looks like a 9.8. The other one looks more like a 9.4. So I definitely want to see how much that brings, and that's an early what if issue. So all right, then we got the strange X-Men number 72. Also, this came in a collection also that I bought, and um, I think that collection I got for like 30 cents out of that collection. It's a very high grade, so just ready to par with it. I'm really not. I've had almost every X Men issue ever. The only one I never had is issue one. I've had issue two all the way up. Like I've had them all in in the past collections. So I'm not really worried about having them in my collection anymore because I've already had them. I still want issue one day. I'm definitely gonna get issue one day, but definitely I'm just like I don't mind getting rid of a high grade issue, and usually any high grade issue of Uncanny X Men from 200 on down go for some money. So definitely want to get rid of that. And then we got also X Men number 64. Now this is a key issue. This is the first appearance of Sunfire, and I bought it for I think 35 bucks if I remember correctly. I don't have the sticker on it, but this is a high grade. Also, I would definitely say this is probably a 9.4. So this even in a 9.4, this book will go for some money. So I expect if it comes back a 9.4 or a 9.2, we're looking at least maybe probably like about $800 to $900 for this book, easy. So definitely can't wait to see that grade on that book. All right, all right. Then we got X Factor number one. Now this is the first appearance of X Factor, and it's also the first appearance of Rusty. So definitely a key issue, and I think it's the first appearance of Cameron Hodges, if I remember correctly. It's two first appearances in here, if I remember correctly. But anyways, um, this book right here is from I met up with a guy, and he had three copies of this, and he also has some other books. I forgot what the other books were, but I remember the three copies of X Factor, and I think I paid like $1.50 for each. So didn't mind doing that. Now this book right here, I'm hoping. Now I'm gonna say this: all three of them look like 9.8s, but I'm really hoping one of these. I'm hoping this comes back higher than a 9.8, cause a 9.9 graded copy had sold. When was it? I'm trying to remember when it sold, but it was last year sometime. I think it was at the beginning of the year. And if I did it on one of my comic market watches, I talked about this book. It sold for over 5 grand, a 9.9. So this comes back at 9.9. I'm gonna be very happy. So just I'm gonna see. I'm gonna definitely see. All right, then we have Gambit issue number one. Now this is the newsstand copy, and this is very hard to find in newsstand. So, bought this. When did I buy this? think I bought this like towards the end of the year with a collection of other books. So in fact, I'm trying to remember. I think it was the hookup I had at the Salvation Army. This was one of the books was with that collection. So I'm trying to remember, and the all the books I got all together were $9, and it was like a lot of key books in there. Like it was, and I had the multi packs, the 3 packs of Whitman books and stuff. Like it came in that collection, and then those books that I bought. It was an amazing deal. I just put it to you like that. So I had the hookup at the Salvation Army. It was a great hookup. I haven't heard from them lately, but I'm gonna definitely go past there and see if they forgot about me or something. Maybe they lost my number. I don't know. But this was one of the books in there, and I have another copy of this, but I had the direct. So I just wanted to see how much I get for this newsstand, and this one definitely looks like a 9.8. So we'll see. Then we got Wolverine's Origins #1, the variant edition. This is the Michael Turner variant. This book in a 9.8 goes for some good money. So I definitely think it's a 9.8. And I bought this for $1 at the comic book store. I remember when I found it, I was like, oh, they $1. I was like, this is sweet because I know how much this book goes for. So it was I was definitely happy to find it. All right, then we got Captain America and the Falcon 221. Now this is from the collection that I met up with this guy, and he had a Captain America collection. And how much did I pay for it? I think I paid $100. It was $100 for all the books, and they were all Silver and Bronze Age Captain Americas, and they were 90% of them were like near mint condition. I just couldn't believe the conditions. So I'm deciding to sell some of them because I have. I put it to you like this: I had most of them already, but I had them in lower grades, like 9.2, 9.4 condition. But these right here are definitely look like 9.8. So we got issue 220, 218, 216. All right. Then we got 214, 213, 212, and then we have issue 210. Now this is the first appearance in 210. Is the first appearance of what's the guy's name? This guy right here that's on this cover. Right here. His first appearance is in this book. So and usually it goes for some good money. So definitely excited to see how much all these Captain Americas fetch me. Now I will say this: most of them, when they're in 9.8 condition, I usually see them go for auction on ComicLink anywhere between $220 to $400. So I'll wait and see. Can't wait to see what's going on with those books. All right. In fact, no, I'm tripping. That wasn't his first appearance. I'm tripping. This is his first appearance in this book, 208. I made a mistake. It's his first appearance. It's his first appearance right here. This guy right here. What's his name? Zoloff, whatever his name is. First appearance is in this book. His second appearance is in this book. My mistake. I forgot. But, alright. And then issue 204 and issue 200. Issue 200, definitely a 9.8. I can't wait for it to come back. In issue 200, I have seen go for about 409.8, so very happy about that. And then Captain America 119. Now, this is the second appearance of Falcon. if I remember correctly. Is it 119? No, it's his third appearance. Third appearance. My bad. Third appearance of the Falcon. And this one looks amazing for a Silver Age issue. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this one comes back a 9.6. No doubt about it. Like, so I'm gonna be very happy with. I've seen what 9.6s and 9.4s go for with this book. So definitely can't wait to see that. And of course, I got 2 issues of the first appearance of the Falcon, and those are staying in my collection. All right, we got Spider-Man and Batman. I got this for $1, and I got 2 copies of it. So I was like, let me sell off one of them. This book actually goes for money, so can't wait to see how much it fetches. Then we got the Incredible Hulk number 49, and this is the cover to the Where the Wild Things Are, or the storybook from the little children's book. So definitely loving this cover, and I don't see this book go up for auction often. And when I see them go up for auction, they're usually lower grade. So I never see 9.8s of this book ever. And this one definitely looks like a 9.8, and I bought this for $1. So can't wait to see. And I have 3 copies of it, so that's why I'm getting rid of one of them. Now this book right here, I have 2 copies of this one, the Incredible Hulk number 441. This is the Pulp Fiction She-Hulk cover. Now this ain't the variant, but this even the regular cover still goes for money. The other one is the price variant. It has a different price on there, so I don't mind though because I know this book goes for money, and I have, like I said, I have another copy, so I don't mind this one, going. And this definitely looks like a 9.8. And when I bought it for 325. So can't wait to see that one come back. All right, then we got the Incredible Hulk 330. Now this is the first Todd McFarlane art Incredible Hulk. So very key issue. Found this for $1. Couldn't believe it. I was thrilled. And not only that, this is a 9.8 copy, and I know this book right here, 9.8. You talking $300-400 every time at auction. So if you ever see this book, you need to pick it up. Definitely pick it up. All right. Now we got Wonder Woman number 1. Now the reason why I'm selling this book off is because I have 2 copies. I had just recently picked up another copy at the Baltimore Comic Con. So I have 2 copies, and I bought that one for $1. I'm trying to remember how much I got for this one, but I think this one was in a collection, if I remember correctly. So I think I paid less than $1 for this. So, and this book normally goes for at least 100 and up. So this is the George Perez run, and this has a lot of first appearances. So definitely a book you should pick up. Now this book right here, this Wonder Woman right here, issue number 7, uh, has a $10 price tag, but I also bought this at the Baltimore Comic Con, and it was $1. So I was very happy to find this. Now this is the first appearance of the modern age Cheetah. So very happy to find this book. Now this book definitely looks like a 9.8, and the 9.8s of this book go for over $300 every time. In fact, this book is hot. So if you see this book, you need to be picking it up. Now this is a book that I don't want to get rid of, but you know how you have a gut feeling sometimes about something, and I really have this gut feeling that I'm a get another one. Like I feel like I'm about to buy a collection, and there's gonna be another one in that collection. The same way when I bought this, I got this one out of another collection also. So, and I really don't want to part with it because it's one of my favorite artists, and it's his first art in Marvel Comics. In fact, I think it's his first art period, if I remember correctly. So I really don't want to get rid of it, but I just have this feeling I'm about to get another one, so I might as well just sell it now before I get the next one. You know what I'm saying? So it's Moon Knight issue number 55. It's the first Stephen Platt art. in Marvel Comics. I think it's just his first, like I said, his first art period. I love Stephen Platt Moon Knight. I mean, it's and this book normally goes for 200 and up for 9.8s, and this book definitely, if it doesn't come back at 9.8, I'm gonna be shocked, like shocked. So, and even but 9.6 is still go for some good money too. But it's definitely, I'm hoping it comes back higher than a 9.8 because it looks like nothing, like nothing is wrong with it at all. It looks amazing. So we'll see. I'm crossing my fingers on that one. If that one comes back like a 9.9, oh my god, I could just imagine what that's gonna go for because it might be the only 9.9 in existence. So I don't think they've ever graded anything higher than a 9.8. So just never know. We'll see. This is another book I got at the Baltimore Comic Con for $1, even though it has a price tag of $15 on it, and it's New Teen Titans Annual #2, first appearance of Vigilante. Um, the reason why I'm selling it is because I think I'm gonna find another one of this one, and I got it for $1, and it looks like a 9.8, and I know this book in 9.8 usually goes for over 200, so I definitely just wanna, you know, see how much I can get for it. So we'll see. All right. This is another book from the same Baltimore Comic Con that I got for $1, but the price tag says 10, but it was $1. Shade the Changeling Man #1, Bronze Age issue, first appearance of Shade the Changeling Man. Now I had 3 copies of this book, so I decided, and the other copy I have looked like a 9.8, just like basically this looks like a 9.8, and my other copy looked like a 9.8, and then the third copy looks more like a 9.0. So definitely feel like I just need to sell one of them and see what I can get for it. So we'll see what happens with that. This is another book that I got 3 copies of this, and all 3 of them are first prints because there's a second print to this book. It's Alpha Flight 106, and this one's the one I got from Baltimore Comic Con. It said $22, but it was $1. The way you could tell the first printing from the second is that the second printing has Alpha Flight in blue. Okay, it's in blue instead of red. So that's how you know if it's a second print or not. Now this issue is a key issue. Is the first time that North Star comes out as being gay. So very key issue. This book always raw grades of this book always go for 20 and up. So 9.8s of this book I have seen go for some good money. So I'm definitely want to see what happens with this. This looks like a 9.8 also, but we'll see what happens. Then we got Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, #500. Now it was a lot of people that drew. This is a fold out cover. Now the reason why I'm selling it is because I got this for $1, and it's oh man, it's a spectacular cover. But I just want to test the market with it and see what it goes for. It's stunning. It's a stunning cover. If you ever get a chance to get this book, definitely get it. And I also feel I'm gonna wind up getting another one eventually soon. So definitely don't mind selling it. It's not that old of an issue that I can't get another one. Then we got Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, 257. Now this is a book that definitely goes for money. I've seen this book in 9.8 go for over 250, and I was shocked. I was just like, man, it's because Daredevil versus Punisher, early issues, you know what I'm saying? So any early issues with Daredevil versus Punisher is gonna go for some money. So definitely, this looks like a 9.8. I remember buying this for $1, so why not? You know. And I know I'm gonna get more copies of it because I always run into Daredevil issues all the time, especially in collections. Just like this one. This is one of the ones I bought for the Baltimore Comic Con. The sticker says 9, but it was $1. Another Frank Miller issue 189. I just like, I'm gonna sell it, see what it goes for. Usually 9.8s of this book go for over 200 also, so we'll see. We'll see. Same thing with issue 186. Got it from the Baltimore Comic Con for $1. Frank Miller art. Another book I just want to see how much it goes for. Then this is a book that I picked up recently. I actually picked it up for $20. It's Daredevil 81. This is a Silver Age, a Bronze Age, early Bronze Age. Now this book right here goes for some money in high grade. Now 9.8s of this book have gone for like $900. So definitely am very satisfied with the grade of this book. Looks amazing. For $20, it was a steal. Like I was shocked, and the reason why this book goes for a lot of money is because this book is the beginning of the Black Daredevil Black Widow team up. You know what I'm saying? So after this issue, it becomes Daredevil and Black Widow. So definitely a key book. Then we got Captain Marvel number 21. Now this is early Captain Marvel Hulk versus Hulk issue, and I paid $11.99 for the book. I just want to test the market, see how much it goes for. It's a very high grade, so can't wait to see what that fetches. Then we got DC versus Marvel issue number 1. I remember getting this for 99 cents. So this is a book that has been heating up. Like it's also a first appearance of two supposedly gods. So I forgot the names, but this book has been heating up. So I've seen 9/8 of this book going for some pretty good money. So I was just like, why not? I have another copy of this book, so I definitely just want to sell one of them. Another Punisher issue number 10. Another one where he's versing Daredevil, and this is another book right here that has been heating up, you guys. So 9/8 of this book I have been seeing going for 160 and up. So definitely a book that I'm surprised is going up like that. Like I was like, what? So of course I have multiple copies of this book, so I was like, well, let me sell off one. So definitely think it's a 9/8, no doubt about it. And then this is one of the books that I definitely don't want to part with. But like I said, I have a feeling I'm gonna get another one. It's not the first time I've had this book, so I definitely feel I'm gonna get another one. And this book definitely looks like a 9/8 to me. And I know this book goes for money, so I'm just like, I might as well sell it now. It's Punisher 102, classic Bullseye cover. Um, definitely can't wait to see, you know, the grade coming back for this one. This book goes for money, you guys. We're talking 300 and up for 9.8. So, yeah. All right, then we got Savage Dragon 102. Now, this is one, I picked up two copies of this book at the comic book store. I couldn't believe I found it, and they were $1 each, and I couldn't believe they were there. Now, this book right here is, it has a preview of Invincible number 1, and it predates Invincible number 1, and it predates the other issue. I forgot what the other issue is. It's another image book. It predates that. The other image book has a preview of Invincible ones also. This predates that. So this really is the first appearance of Invincible. It's 5-page preview. Um, in my video when I in my haul video when I found this, I showed the inside and everything of the whole thing. So I'm not gonna open this up and show it to y'all. But I was just like, let me sell one of them. Both of them look amazing. So can't wait to see how much this comes back. And I've seen the 9/8 of this book go between 400 and 500. So can't wait to see that that book come back. All right, now this book also was there at the comic book store when I bought that. This is Invincible number 12, and it was $1 also. And all the early issue, put it like this, from issue 20 on down of Invincible, like issue 1 to 20, all those issues are rare, low print. Um, so they are worth money. So can't wait to get this CGC and see how much this one goes for. Very happy when I found that book. I was like, man. All right, you guys. Now I can't wait for them to grade this one. This is my Amazing Spider-Man issue 113. Now this is the first appearance of Hammerhead. Um, Now I have a CGC 9.4 graded copy in my collection already. But when I bought this book raw, I bought this book for I paid 40. In fact, I bought that with another book. But I remember I paid 40 for this book. But when I paid the 40, I had no problem paying it. This book looks like a 9.8 all day. If it comes back a 9.9, I would definitely be super happy. But it looks amazing, amazing, you guys. I couldn't believe how amazing this book looks for it to be as old as it is. This is a 20 center, you guys. So very happy with the way this book looks. Now 9/8 of this book are like going for like $1,400. So um, yeah, and they haven't even really done anything with Hammerhead as far as movies or cartoons or anything really all like that. So he hasn't really gotten popular. But that's why I'm keeping my 9.4. I want to see what this comes back as, and of course them sell it. So I can't wait to see my return on my $40 investment to see what it is. I just can't wait, you guys. I'm really confident in this book being a 9.8 or higher. I mean, it's like I see a lot of books, and it's not too often you see a book where you're just like, man, this it looks flawless. Like it's crazy. Then we got Invincible Iron Man number 74. This is not a key issue, but it's a very high grade. This is either a 9.8 or a 9.6. Also, I had bought it in a collection, so I'm just ready to part with it. So ready to get whatever I get for it. Same thing with this Invincible Iron Man number 89. Now this one right here, I came two copies were in that collection, so and both of them look 9.8s, like both of them. So I'm like I'm gonna part one of them and keep the other one. So can't wait to see what happens with that. Now this one I bought for $1 at the comic book store. It's a What If featuring Spider-Man. The other this is supposed to be a first appearance of I think Mary Jane symbiote or I forgot what it is, but this book also I was surprised that this book in a 9.8 usually goes for over $200. So when I found it for $1 and it looks immaculate, so I was like, let me pick it up, and now I'm ready to sell it. All right, this is another one I bought for $1 at the comic book store. Is Secrets of Haunted House, issue number 31, and this is actually the first appearance of Mr. E, which is right there. So it's a key issue. Very looked like a 9.8 to me, so I'm like, let me sell it. Same thing with issue number 32 and issue number 33. So just ready to sell them. I bought them each for $1. So and they all look like 9.8 copies. So and I know they go for money in 9.8. So all right, you guys. Now this is gonna be interesting because I know for a fact that 9/8 of all these books usually go for $100 or more. So it's basically so I got a stack of the DC Universe variants. Got a whole bunch of them. Paid different prices for all of them, but majority of them I got them for $1. So we're gonna start off with Superman number 94, and the DC, like I said, the DC Universe variants all go for $100 and up in 9.8, and all the ones I got look like 9.8s definitely. So we got that one. Now this one is one of the more rare DC Universe ones, and that's Looney Tunes number 3. So this one I feel is definitely gonna probably get me way more than all the other ones because this is a more harder to find one. So definitely happy about that. We got Superman, the Man of Steel, DC Universe variant. We got the Power Shazam, DC Universe variant. We got Superboy number 8, DC Universe variant. Robin number 9. Justice League of America 88, DC Universe variant. All right. Just take everything else out so it doesn't fall. There we go. All right, then we got Green Lantern 36, DC Universe variant. Got the Flash 98, DC Universe variant. The Flash 96. Flash 88. Catwoman number 6. Alright, so that's all the DC Universe variants. Alright, now I have probably at least 5 copies of this book, so I just felt it's time to sell one of them. So it's Venom Lethal Protector number 1. It looks like a 9/8. It's just the regular. Wish I had the gold cover, but I don't. So, and this book has been heating up. The gold one has really heated up, but the red, the regular one has heated up also. So, definitely don't mind selling one right about now. Then we got Dazzler number 1. Now this is the Air variant, and the Air variant has 2 pages where it's no color. It's just black and white, so that's how you can tell the Air variant. Now the Air variant and 9.8s go for some good money. So if you find it, definitely, and I definitely feel that's a 9/8. Now this book right here is the Justice League of America number 3. It's the 100-page giant that you buy from Walmart. I got this for $1. And I've been seeing these books go for some good money in 9/8, so I was just like, might as well just get rid of it. I only paid $1, so. And then, of course, the Teen Titans 100-page giant, issue number 1. And this has a first appearance in it. I forgot who it is. Now, I was able to pick up 3 copies of this, so I'm just ready to sell off one. And I've been seeing the 9/8s of this book going for some good money, so I'm just like, time to sell one of them. Same thing with this Batman number 1, 100-page giant from Walmart. Same thing, I just want to get rid of it. Alright, then we got some Golden Age books, okay? We got New Funnies. I don't know what issue it is, but I bought this in a collection. And it's a pretty high grade. I'm not going to say it's a near mint. It's more like a 8.5. It's about an 8.5, yeah. So can't wait to see how much this fetches at 8.5. Don't know. Same thing with this Flintstones Giant issue number. This is the Flintstones number 48 Dell Giant. Very thick book, by the way, you guys. You see that? So just want to see how much it's gonna go for. Silver Age goodness. It's a high grade. Same thing with this Parent Trap from Walt Disney from Dell Comics. This is a Silver Age book also. The collection had 2 of them, but this is the better copy one. The other one ain't as good copy as this. This definitely looks like a 9 something. It definitely looks like a 9 something, near mint something. So I can't wait to see how much I get for that. Now this book right here is definitely not a high grade book, but this is very hard to. It's one of those rare books. It's Millie the Model, and it's issue number 83. This is a 10 cents issue, as you can see. Now, Millie the Model, let me see, what issue was this? 83, right? If I remember correctly, issue 90 on down to issue 1 are hard to find. They're very rare, definitely hard to find. So if you see this book, Definitely pick it up even in low grades. I mean, just pick it up. They go for some money even in low grades. So I can't wait to see how much this book comes back, what grade it is, and how much it comes back for. So, all right. Now this is the I Love Lucy comics. I don't know what issue it is, but this is also a 15 cents book, Silver Age, from Dell Comics, and one of the more higher grade books that was in that collection. So just ready to sell it off, and hopefully can't wait to see what the grade is on that one. Same thing with this one. This is a higher grade book also. This is from Harvey Comics. It's Spooky, issue number 141. Just want to get rid of it. High grade. Why not? I don't know how much I'm gonna get for it, but we'll see. Now we have Archie book, but it's called Madhouse. This is a early Silver Age also. Issue number 65. Now, from what I've investigated, these are hard to find. These books are really hard to find in any grade. So I was just like, well, time to go sell it and see what I get for it. So same thing with this Life with Archie. Issue number 28. Early 12 cents issue. So just want to see how much I get for this. This one, I have to say, I would give it, I think it's a 6.0, 6.5 probably. Um, but I know they're hard to find, and especially these, Silver Age ones. So we'll see. Now I was very happy with the condition of this book. This is a gold key book. It's Pauline Pearl, issue number 1. Very high grade. This definitely looks like it's either a 9.4 or 9.6. So I don't know how much this book is gonna go for, but can't wait to see. But definitely a 15 center. So yeah, we'll see. Now this is Atomic Mouse, 10 cents issue, early Silver Age. This book right here is more like I would say it's probably a 5.0, but I know the Atomic Mouse issues are hard to find, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. And same thing with this Timmy the Timid Ghost. What issue is this? I don't know, but it's a 10 cents issue also, early Silver Age. In fact, I think this might be late Golden Age. I think it might be, but I don't remember. But I know these books are hard to find. Now this one right here is probably like a 4, 4.0 maybe. I don't know, but definitely a book that I just want to get rid of and see how much I get for. Cause this is one a hard book to find anyway. So that's it, you guys. That's everything. In fact, no. I also have 2 other books that I'm sending off. I'm sending off one of the Batman Damned. Those are like big magazine size almost. The Batman Damned number 1. I had 2. I bought 2 copies of that. I'm sending one of those off, and I'm sending off Punisher magazine issue number 1, and the one I have is a newsstand. Uh, it's still in my magazine box. I haven't took it. I forgot to take it out. So those 2 issues are also going. So that's it, you guys. Can't wait to get find out what the grades are and see how much they go for. And I'm gonna keep y'all in tune and let y'all know and keep y'all up to date with it. Why I say in tune? I said the wrong word, but I'm gonna make sure y'all know what's going on with all these books, and I can't wait to get that paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Because I got so many other books. It's crazy. Now I was supposed to buy a collection of. I went to go see a collection of Metal Men, issue 1, all the way to like issue 60. Um, and it was on a Facebook Marketplace, and he listed them as very fine. And then he said some of them are, he said fine plus. Then he said, but on the thing it said that he's being conservative, and he said that some of them might be very fine near mint. So I'm like, okay, let's see. You know how I am about condition, and he wanted 250 for the books. So I go down there, and when I get there and look at the books, oh man, they was nowhere near that type of grade. They were definitely all low grade, all of them. Like, oh man, I was just like, now he made a point. He was like, these books. He was saying that the price he wanted for them was a fair price, and I told him, I said, it's not the price, it's just the condition. Like, I know there's other people that collect comics that wouldn't mind getting them in that condition, because some people don't trip off condition, but I do. And I told him, I said, I thought you said in your listing, some of them very fine near mint, almost near mint. So I'm just like, I ain't find out none of them were in that condition. So I'm like, that's kind of like, I was thinking that maybe, you were being conservative, but you definitely was he was off on the grading, like, completely. So I was just like, nah. I was just like, I'm not interested. So he was like, well, make me an offer. I was just like, no, it's not. I try to explain to him, it's not the price, it's the condition. I don't want them, and I'm looking for higher condition. And he was like, well, if they were in higher condition, I had to be charging more. And I'm just looking at him like, that's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they're in higher condition, I'll pay more. Because I know what I'm looking for, but I'm just not looking for them low grades of metal. Like, I think I could find higher grades of those books. So I was just like, nah. So I struck out on that one, you guys. So that's why I haven't really been showing too many pickups or anything. Now I will say this: I would definitely be going to New Comic Book Day. So should be seeing that video soon. So all right, you guys. But this video is over an hour. Good God. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, I see you on the next video. Thank you, everyone, for looking at this video and taking this hour to look at this video with me. Don't forget, don't skip the skippable ads to help me out to put revenue for my videos, because I don't do Patreon. So thank you, everyone, for not skipping the skippable ads. Hit that Galactus head right here to subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And also, make sure you hit the bell so you can always get notified when I put up a video. And until next time, everyone, peace.